Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube Wrestling Universe, this Sunday, October the 6th, 2019, from Sacramento, California, is WWE Hell in a Cell, which begins at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and 4 p.m. Pacific Time. Only 4 matches were announced and no pre-show match at the time of this video, but I assume that the pre-show starts at 6 p.m. However, here's a rundown as of now of what is on the card and my predictions. We have Seth Rollins versus The Fiend in the Hell in a Cell for the Universal Championship. Somehow I think Seth will walk away as the champion. I think that we'll see Braun Strowman in this match in some fashion, either helping Bray out or starting a feud with Bray. Last we seen of Braun on Raw was when he was attacked by The Fiend. He was on SmackDown in the 4-on-4 match, but that was nothing story related. Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship, also inside Hell in a Cell. Sasha will probably become the new Raw Women's Champion. Becky's held the title for a while now, and with Sasha's recent return, she's the hot thing on the Raw Women's division. And I think it makes more sense to keep the momentum going with her and Bayley. I think of the 4 matches we know of, this is probably going to be the best one. Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns versus Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. Does anyone else still think this might be a setup with Daniel Bryan being responsible for trying to destroy Roman? I would like to see this go in another direction, but I would say this is possibly a no contest and the story will wind up continuing. I also don't want Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan to win and end the story, and I feel there's more layers to this. Charlotte versus Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. If Sasha wins, will Bayley also retain? I think this could go either way, but I hope Bayley retains. I honestly don't want to see Charlotte as the champion, and I think that this outcome depends a lot on who's going to wind up on what show after the draft, since this will determine the next challengers. If Ronda Rousey pops up on SmackDown, I would much rather see her versus Bayley than another match with Charlotte. Next up, wait, is there any other matches on the card? I mean, I would honestly love for this to be a small lineup of only 2 or 3 hours, but really, is this all? I still feel like I'm forgetting something. Anyhow, guys, that's the rundown of the card that we know of. I'm sure more will be added later. Would anyone really be disappointed with a 2-hour or 2.5 hour show? Another piece of news, Scarlett Bordeaux is apparently headed to NXT and Brock Lesnar is once again a world champion. I absolutely hated the ending to SmackDown. If Kofi had to lose, he should have got more than just squash treatment. I also really don't care about the UFC guys coming out. I enjoyed The Rock returning as expected and thought that the beginning of SmackDown was probably the best part of it overall. Just for fun, I predicted what other matches we could expect on the Hell in a Cell card. We already know that Drew Gulak versus Lio Rush for the Cruiserweight Championship will be on NXT, so I assume that there would be no Cruiserweight Championship match. I guess they could use the 205 Live matches that didn't happen this past Friday. I also thought it could be possible we get a Rusev versus Bobby Lashley match. As far as any other championships defended, I'd rather see the New Day get beat down in the back by AOP than have them get another chance at the championship. Hopefully AOP could be added in and then face the Revival. However, the Authors of Pain seem to be heading to Raw. Hopefully Kofi can get a rematch and actually get a chance to shine before he's defeated. If we get Shinsuke Nakamura versus Ali, I don't want Shinsuke to lose, but I want to see Ali as a champion. Hopefully after a nice long match, Shinsuke Nakamura can retain without outside interference. Ali still has time to shine, but I feel like if Nakamura loses the championship, they'll just put him back to doing nothing. I also don't know who Alexa and Nikki could face since they've already defeated every woman in the tag team division, unless they go to the NXT roster. AJ Styles and the OC should definitely be included on the card, and maybe a 6-man tag team match. And let's just have Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler defend against and defeat Hawkins and Ryder. Quick update on the remaining card. Honestly, guys, I may just skip everything besides the 4 mentioned matches. I just can't be bothered really to watch everything. We have the kickoff match with Lacey Evans versus Natalya, and I'm going to go with Natalya to get the win. We had the Viking Raiders and a mystery partner with the 6-man tag match I predicted with the OC. I predict the Raiders will win the match. We have Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross defending the the WWE Women Tag Team Championship against the Kabuki Warriors. And I'm honestly going to go ahead and predict we'll have new tag team champions. Honestly, Bliss and Cross have defeated everyone, and there's really nothing left for them to do as champions. And then finally on the card, we had Chad Gable versus King Corbin. And I'm going to say that the King gets the win so WWE can continue the Baron Corbin push. Guys, that's it for the WWE Hell in a Cell. Like I said, I probably won't watch the entire show. I've just got too much going on. I'm glad to see that they added more matches. Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and predictions on these matches, and as well as the added matches. Thank you for the likes, subscribes, dislikes, shares, and everything that you do. And thank you for taking the time to watch and listen to these videos. I'll be back with a review and results in time. Be sure to stay tuned. And I hope everyone enjoys Hell in a Cell.